20-7, Ashland leads it here in the District 7 championship. Both teams back out on the field, getting ready for the second half kickoff. Betsy Lane is leading Fairview 12-6.
Well, they were the favorite.
They were the favorite. Wheelersburg getting beat now by Portsmouth West 14-7. And Boyd is tied Boyd is tied Round 7-7.
Yeah, I'd like to see Boyd win that.
Yeah, if they win tonight, they'll win the district. And Evan Ferguson, he's a great guy, number one, and he's really kind of getting the thing turned around out there at Boyd County, and they needed something like that. I think they've already won 6 games this year. Does that sound about right?
Correct.
6-2 or 3 or something?
6-3, I think.
So I'm happy for those people. They've done. Evan's done a good job. All right.
Give him time, and he'll win more games.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. He's getting the program built up. Well, they put another 3 minutes up on the clock. For what reason? I don't know. We had an extended halftime. Normally it's 15 minutes, but they put 20 up to do the senior cheerleaders and senior band members. And now they put an extra 3 up, and both teams are ready to go, but officials are just standing there talking.
I got a question.
Yeah.
All right. Other than the one punt for Ashland scored every time they had their hands on the first half. You're Greenup. You're down 2 scores. Do you play it straight up or an onside kick to start the game?
Ooh.
Start the
second half. Knowing Zach Moore, I think I'd probably expect it onside kick. I think they probably would. I think you might be right on right there.
I mean, field position hasn't been a real deterrent to Ashland, plus or minus.
Right. I mean, they started at their own 4.
Yes. And
went to length. Greenup's had pretty good field position all night long. They haven't been backed up at all.
Their worst field position was the 37.
Yeah. That's good field position. Tomcats in all white tonight with white numerals and trim. Greenup County in all black with green and gold trim and green numerals.
One of the few real grass surfaces left.
Yeah. This and Putnam Stadium and Russell. We don't have many. All right, the officials break huddle, and I think we're going to play a little bit. Both teams will host first-round playoff games in 2 weeks. There's 1 week of the regular season left, which will be an open week for the Tomcats. Try to heal up and such. Greenup County will travel to Mason County next Friday night, while the Tomcats have the open week, and then on Friday, November 4th, both these teams will host the first-round playoff game. The Tomcats do have their hands team in there. They are putting them up right at the 50-yard line. So they're putting them right up at the 50, where it'll be Adkins and Thomas and Strader and Wolf and Brown. And then they got 4 guys about 5-6 yards behind them. So they're expecting another onside kick.
He's a squib kicker anyway.
Yeah. Wireman's got the go-ahead. Let's see what happens. He's lined up right behind the ball, takes about 3 or 4 steps back. Ready to go, and he will kick it. It'll bounce around. It's going to be taken by Jennings at his 25, at the 30, 35, up to the 36, 37. Braxton waited maybe a little bit too long, give you a little bit of a scare. And Ashland will start with good field position. 1st and 10, they're on 37-yard line, leading by 13. Strader goes to the sideline, gets a call from Coach Tackett after he was on the kickoff team. And returns to the huddle. Brandon Houston will go to the left with Asher Adkins and Terrell Jordan. Nate Freese is your tight end on the right. You've got Jennings in the backfield with Strader in the shotgun. Greenup's got 4 on the line of scrimmage. They're not cheating too many. They're going to give it to Jennings. Jennings across the 40, up near the 42, 43-yard line comes Braxton Jennings. Unofficially, he had 67 yards rushing in that first half. He'll bring it up to the 43, and a gain of 6, 2nd down and 4 for the Cats now at their own 43-yard line. Tate Thomas will go in. Terrell Jordan will go out for the Cats, so the Cats will go with dual running backs with Strader in the backfield in the shotgun. Play just underway here in the 3rd. Adkins and Houston go to the left. Nate Freese tight right. Thomas and Jennings in the backfield with Strader in the shotgun. Marucci out over the football. Good snap. He's going to give it. Last man through. Here comes Thomas. Cuts back to his right. Breaks another tackle, and he's off at the 50, 45, 40. They finally drag him down from behind about the 32-yard line. Great run by the other sophomore, Tay Thomas.
That one assuredly was all him.
Yes. I'll tell you what.
He stood up at the line of scrimmage and found an opening.
Got a 28-yarder and another Tomcat first down. They're 14th of the night. First and 10 for Ashland at the Greenup 33. Houston and Adkins and Jordan go left, the wide side of the field. And it's Strader in the backfield with Jennings in the shotgun. Nate Freeze, your tight end on the right side. Strader, a four-man front for Greenup, looks things over, going to throw the football. He's in a little bit of trouble, going to tuck it and run. He's got some yardage inside the 30, down near the 29, maybe the 28-yard line, goes the big sophomore quarterback.
But you notice, Dickie, where he wanted to go east-west because that's his natural tendency.
Right.
But he stepped up in the pocket,
You're exactly
and there was
right.
the opening.
And there was the opening. And that's what Chad Tackett tells us, has been telling us all year long, and I think LeBron's finally getting the hint.
Yeah.
Jordan and Adkins and Houston go left, 2nd and 6 Ashland at the 29 of Greenup. Jennings in the backfield with Strader. Greenup still in that four-man front with a couple of linebackers. Jennings going to bounce it outside. Won't get away from the tackler, and he'll drop back inside the 35-yard line and lose yardage. So Tomcats will have a 3rd and long. They'll give him forward progress to the 39, but a loss on the play, 38, I'd say. A loss on the play of the 4 they picked up on that last one. So it's 3rd down and 10 for the Cats, who are 3 of 4 in 3rd down conversions tonight.
They didn't give him a lot of forward progress.
No. Inside 10 minutes to go in the 3rd. Ashland leading at 20-7. Adkins and Brown to the near side, and Houston and Jordan go left. Jennings in the backfield with Strader in the shotgun on 3rd and 10 at the 34. Strader with a good snap, steps up in the pocket. He's looking, he's going across the middle. Got his man. That might be Houston at about the 21-yard line. Is it Houston? No, Jared Brown. My mistake.
What a pass.
What a pass. Wow. He just rifled that thing in there. And a gain of 12 and a Tomcat first down as they convert on 3rd down.
Dickie, there was only one spot he could throw the ball, and he did.
Yeah, man, this kid, he's amazing and only a sophomore. 1st and 10 Ashland just outside the 20 at about the 22, 23. 3 wideouts to the left, the short side. Strader's got Jennings in the backfield with him. He's going to get it to Jennings. He's going to bounce in, now bounce out. Still on his feet. He's pounding down inside the 20 near the 15. Goes Braxton Jennings. Nice run. He did most of that by himself. Blocking collapsed, and he took it down inside the 20. We'll spot it right at the 15-yard line. Call it 2nd and 3. 8:45 to go in the the 3rd quarter. And Ashland up and driving into the red zone for the 2nd time again. 3 wideouts right, the wide side of the field. Strader has Jennings back there. There's Braxton right up the gut. Lunges for the first down near the 12, and it's going to be close. But you're in 4-down territory, and it'll bring up 3rd on a gain of maybe a yard or 2. 3rd and 1, we'll call it. Cats 4 or 5 in 3rd down conversions tonight. 3rd and 1 at the Greenup County 13. They got to go to the 12. Football to par hash mark. Out will go Jordan, and in will come Tay Thomas at a running back with Braxton Jennings. Strader's got him in the huddle at the 12-yard line of Greenup. Adkins to the left and Houston to the right. Nate Freeze, the tight end on the left, the short side of the field. Thomas and Jennings split in the backfield with Strader. They give it to Tay. Tay's going to take it for the first down as he lunges inside the 10 to about the 9. Another great sophomore running, and another Tomcat first down. They're 16. Take it inside the, is that the 10? Or right at the 10, maybe the 11?
Looks like it's on the 11 side of the 10.
All right. 11 side of the 10. I like that. All right, Ashland can pick up a first down at about the half-yard mark. Houston to the left and Adkins to the right. Again, Thomas and Jennings in the backfield with Strader. At the 11-yard line, here's Jennings. He's going to go straight ahead. They'll push forward, and they'll push him back. He didn't get much. Yard, maybe 2, as he takes it maybe to the 9-yard line. Clock rolling. We're down inside. We'll be inside 7 minutes to go in the third. As Ashland just driving it right down the field. They'll put it at the 10, a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 for the Cats, right at the 10-yard line of Greenup. Inside 7 minutes to go in the third. Good ball control here for the Cats. Houston and Jordan to the left. Adkins and Brown come to the right. And it'll be Strader in the backfield with Jennings. 2nd and long. Strader takes a snap, looks across the middle, throws it over there. Houston's got it. He lunges for the end zone. Is he there? Official says no. He did not get there.
But he could be close to that.
But he's close. You're exactly right, Charlie. Right close to the first down, and I think that's what the official looked at and said first down and goal. And that's exactly what it is. 1st and goal for the Tomcats from the 1. Clock has stopped at 6:31 to go here in the third. Ashland leading 20-7 and trying to punch it in for at least 6 more. It's Adkins left and Houston to the right. Strader with Jennings in the backfield, and now Houston will go wide left as well. So we've got 2 wideouts left, and we're a player short. Austin Nichols comes running into the contest. He's in the backfield with Jennings. Here's Strader going to give it to Jennings off the left side, and he is no sign from the official. He didn't get there. They stack him up the line of scrimmage for no gain. Well, that was Ashland's fault because they didn't have the right formation and the right players in the game. We'll turn inside 6 minutes to go. Nice time-consuming drive for the Cats to open the third. 2nd and goal for Ashland from the 1.
If you remember the close of the first half, it took them 4 plays to get in from the 1.
You're exactly right. Near side, Adkins and Houston. Again, it's Thomas and Jennings split in the backfield with Strader in the shotgun. Strader's going to take it, give it to Jennings, and he'll get in for the touchdown Tomcats. He's there. Jennings goes in from 1 yard out, and with 5:44 to go. What a nice time-consuming drive, huh?
It truly was.
As Jennings gets his 2nd touchdown of the night, this one a 1 yard run. Tomcats obviously going for 2, leading 26-7 now with 5:44 to go. Out goes Adkins. In comes Jordan. Strader goes to the sideline to get the play from Tackett. I like that last 2-point conversion where Jennings was wide open.
I agree.
I think I'd do it again.
That's the one I'd hope for.
Maybe we've got something else up our sleeve. Here we go. Houston and Jordan will come to the near side. It's Thomas and Jennings. Both of them are in the backfield. Now Thomas will move up into a slot back on the right, and Strader's in the shotgun. And Jordan will come in motion. And Strader will look to the end zone. He's going to roll to his right, throwing into the end zone. Got his man, Houston, for the 2-point conversion at the back of the end zone. Great catch by Brandon Houston. And with 5:44 left to go here in the third quarter, it's now Ashland 28 and Greenup County 7. Back in a moment here on B97.
Hey.
Discover Ozempic semaglutide injection 0.5 milligrams and why millions have been prescribed it. Click the on-screen banner for the medication guide. Visit Ozempic.com or call 1-833-OZEMPIC to learn more about Ozempic. Ask your healthcare provider about Ozempic today.
At the Home Depot, we have the tools to make your holiday magic in the easiest way possible. With our easy-to-assemble artificial trees, you can have a fully shaped, realistic tree up in your house within minutes. And you know your holiday look wouldn't be complete without our classic animated Santa that collapses for easy storage. Get free delivery on over 2 million eligible items, and you can spread holiday cheer to the whole neighborhood easily. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
By the Cats, just what the doctor ordered. Charlie and I were talking about it. Took over 6 minutes off the clock. 63 yards, 12 plays. Jennings with a touchdown. Strader to Houston for the 2-point conversion. Houston in to kick it off, and Greenup County will fall on it at their 32-yard line. After the play, Houston was coming off the field. Charlie said favoring his right arm or left arm, but he was in there to kick, so I guess he's
fine.
I guess he's all right. Can't lose that kid. He's a great athlete. Coach Tackett thinks he's the best athlete on the field.
At any given time.
At any given time. 1st and 10, Greenup starts at the 32, but they're down 3 scores with 5:41 to go in the third. So Salmons will bring him out. He will have wide to the near side. Griffith, Boggs to the right. In the backfield, Henderson, and now Clevenger. And Salmons in the shotgun formation. He'll take it and bring it up himself. He's across the 30, 35, 40, 45. They're trying to strip him of the ball, but he ain't giving it up, and he'll go out of bounds at about the 47. Nice run by Salmons. He took it right out of the gut of Henderson and picks up good yardage from the 32 up near the 47, a gain of 15, and a Greenup first down. They're 7. First and 10 for Greenup now, up at their 40. Well, put it at the 48. Salmons looks to the sideline, gets a play call. The clock running at 5:15. They come out in that stacked eye. Now they break. And they have Henderson in the backfield with Salmons in the shotgun, one wide out to each side. Now they look to the sideline again, get the play call off their wrist. And he's going to give it to Henderson off the right side. And Henderson's up near midfield and falls to the Ashland 49. Second down after a gain of about 3 and 7.
Well, Ashland's got to come up with an answer to Sam.
Yeah. 4:40 to go in the third. Ashland leading 28-7. One wide out to each side, Griffith and Boggs. Again, they come out in the stacked eye formation. Salmons breaks him up, sends 2 to the right, and Henderson to the left, flanking him on his left. Salmon's going to take it, keep it himself off the left side, breaking tackles at the 45, breaks another one at the 40. He's at the 35, and they run him out of bounds at the 34. Stops the clock with 4:17 to go after a nice pickup.
Ingram's hurt again.
And he's a little bit slow. This time he's limping. A gain of 16. Greenup with their 8th first down.
Poor fella can't make it through a game.
Who, Isaiah? No.
Yeah.
He's a tough bird, boy. He's a great middle linebacker. First and 10, Greenup, though. They're driving at the Ashland 33-yard line. First and 10. 2 wideouts right. That's Hunt and Boggs. And 1 to the left side in Clevenger. Henderson in the background with Salmons. Salmons is going to give it to Henderson, and they got him in the backfield. Good job by Edens for the Tomcats, along with Jared Brown.
Well, they've got most of Greenup County's offense figured out, except for Salmons.
Exactly. No gain. Second and 10, Greenup. Clock inside 4 minutes to go in the third, and Ashland leading 28-7. Salmons looks to the sideline to get the play call from Coach Moore and relays it as everybody looks at their wristband and ready to go. 2 wideouts to the right. Salmons in the shotgun. Tomcats in a 5-man front. 3 down linemen, 2 outside linebackers moving up. Salmons now looks to the sideline to get another audible. Clock is ticking away. Salmon's going to take it. He'll go straight out the gut, bounce outside. He'll lunge inside the 30 to about the 28. Good runner. Not enough for the first down. We'll bring up third down for Greenup, where they are over in third down conversions tonight. Third down about 5 as they have it at the 29. 4 down territory, though, for the Musketeers, trailing by 21 points. We'll be inside 3 minutes to go in the third before this play gets off. 3rd and 5 for the Musketeers at the Ashland 29. Again, 2 wideouts left. Tight end on the right, slot man left. Salmon's in the shotgun. He's going to keep it. He's coming around the near sideline. He's got some room at the 25, breaks another tackle at the 20, and gets it down inside the 20 to about the 16-yard line. Nice run by Salmon. And Coach Moore is going nuts. He thought there was a late hit, but no flag from the official.
What am I missing? Is Salmon's just that good?
Well, I think our ends are just collapsing rather than, staying home and staying outside. Get the football down to the 17 and a gain of 12. First and 10, Greenup into the red zone for the second time tonight at the Ashland 17. 3 wideouts to the right. Salmon's in the shotgun with Henderson. Henderson's going to get it. He'll cut it back up inside, and Billups lays the wood to him, and Edens. He got drilled in the backfield. No gain on that one. May have lost a yard. We're down to 2.5 minutes to go in the third. Ashland up 28-7. No gain for Henderson.
Okay, well, you know what's going to happen now.
Salmons.
Left or right?
Yeah, exactly. Here he comes.
He's been strongest going left side.
You're right. Double wideouts to the left. Again, they look to the sideline to get the play from their coach and look at their wrist strap. And Sammons comes to the left, and he's got a little bit of room inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line. Inside 2 minutes to go in the third, with Ashland leading 28-7. A gain of a couple, and they'll put it right at the 13-yard line. And a gain of 3, maybe 4.
That's
second or third down. Yeah. Greenup 1 of 4 in third down conversions tonight. They have it at the Tomcats 14. Again, everybody looks at their wristband as the clock ticks away at a minute 35. Wide out to the right, Griffith. To the near side is Hunt. A little confusion on Greenup County's part, and now they break. Salmon's in the shotgun. He's going to fumble the football, and Henderson falls on it, I think, at about the 17-yard line. And he did. And a loss on the play. It's now fourth down. They got to go. As they lose yardage back to the 18-yard line, where it's fourth down about 12.
Well, will they throw it or run it?
Well, they've only thrown it 3 times tonight. Inside a minute to go. In the third, Ashland leading 28-7. 4th and 12 for Greenup at the Tomcat 18. 3 wideouts to the right, tied in on the left. Salmon's in the shotgun. He's looking to throw. Here comes the pressure from Himes. He goes across the middle, and it's caught at about the 2. A great catch by Hunt at the 2-yard line. He got it. A good pass by Salmons, a better catch by Hunt. And it's first and goal as the Musketeers pick up their first down. First and goal for Greenup at the Ashland 2-yard line. Clock running at 25 seconds. Probably the last play of the third quarter coming up here. Ashland leading 28-7. First and goal, Greenup at the 2.
I think they'll get it off.
Down to 15 seconds. Salmon sends 3 wideouts to the left. He's in the shotgun. He'll go to the left side carrying the football, and he'll get in for the score.
We've got nobody big enough to stop him.
Apparently not. Salmons goes in from 2 yards out. Nearing the end of the third quarter with just 7 seconds to go. Salmons gets his second touchdown of the night. This one a 2-yard run to make it 28-13. And the Musketeers' Wireman is in to try the extra point. Nice sustained drive by Greenup County. The only problem is they're down by 2 touchdowns, and they can't take that much time. As Ashland had it one time in the third quarter, and Greenup's going to have it one time in the third. That's it. Lines are down. Wireman's kick on its way, and just inside the upright on the right side. 7 seconds to go. In the third, it's Ashland 28 and Greenup County 14 here on B97.
Discover Ozempic semaglutide injection 0.5 milligrams and why millions have been prescribed it. Click the on-screen banner for the medication guide. Visit Ozempic.com or call 1-833-OZEMPIC to learn more about Ozempic. Ask your healthcare provider about Ozempic today.
At the Home Depot, we have the tools to make your holiday magic in the easiest way possible. With our easy-to-assemble artificial trees, you can have a fully shaped, realistic tree up in your house within minutes. And you know your holiday look wouldn't be complete without our classic animated Santa that collapses for easy storage. Get free delivery on over 2 million eligible items, and you can spread holiday cheer to the whole neighborhood easily. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
8-14 now. Greenup goes 68 yards in 11 plays. Took 5.5 minutes off the clock. Wireman made it 28-14 with the extra point. Tomcats again expecting an onside kick as Wireman tees it up here on the right. And here's the onside kick. Bouncing, and picked up by Cam Davis at his 30, 35, down the sideline 40, and run out of bounds on the far sideline. So the Tomcats will get good field position. Took up nearly the entire third quarter, did Ashland's one drive and Greenup's one drive. We've got 4 seconds to go. And we need another drive like that, if you're the Tomcats, to eat up this clock. Strader will bring him out. He'll send Adkins, Jordan, and Brown to the near side. Houston to the left. And it's Tay Thomas. Nope, Braxton Jennings in the backfield with LeBryant Strader. Strader going to give it to Jennings. He'll try and get it up for front. No, Strader's going to keep it himself. He's at the 45-40. He's inside the 35, and they trip him up at the 34. He took it right out of the gut of Braxton Jennings. I did not see that one at all. And he went straight up the gut. Wow, what a nice run. It's about a 23, 24-yard pickup and a Tomcat first down, and that will end the third. At the end of 3, it is Ashland 28 and Greenup County 14. Back in a moment here on B97.
Do you know who your kids are messaging right now? It's every parent's worst nightmare. An online predator chatting with your child. But Sherry Beasley? She ruled to let convicted sex offenders back on social media. You heard that right. After predators are caught and convicted of sex crimes, Sherry Beasley supported letting them back on the very same sites our children use. It's dangerous. And Beasley supports ending cash bail, too, letting violent criminals out of jail. It's a failed liberal scheme that's causing crime to surge in other states. Liberal politician Sherry Beasley supported letting convicted sex offenders back online and criminals back on our streets, making all of us less safe. Stop Sherry Beasley. She's dangerously liberal. Senate Leadership Fund paid for and is responsible for the content of this advertising. Not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. www.senateleadershipfund.org.
Beep, beep. It's Motortober at Mini, and there's never been a better time to get dressed up. With endless customization options, you can treat yourself to a tricked-out Mini. See miniusa.com/South for details.
At the Greenup County 35, driving, leading by 2. As we enter the final 12, it's Strader sitting 3 wideouts to the right and 1 to the left. In the backfield is Braxton Jennings with Strader in the shotgun. Strader looks to throw. He's looking, got all day. He's going to tuck it and run. He's going to get 5, maybe 6 inside the 30-yard line down near the 29. Tomcats have 190 yards rushing through 3 quarters and 160 passing. Pretty good job. Strader's got 6 more right there. 2nd and 4 for the Cats. 4th quarter underway, 11.5 to go, and Ashland up by 2 scores, trying to make it 3 again. Rayson leading Paintsville 17-7. Russell now leads East Carter 13-7.
I hate that 1 point.
That 1 point. 1 wide out left, 2 to the right. Braxton Jennings, big hole opens up. He bounces outside, and there he goes. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tomcats. He's there.
No flags.
Braxton Jennings goes the distance. And the Cats now are back out on top by that 3-score margin at 34-14 with 11:10 to go.
Now, do you try the 1-point kick here now?
No.
No? Okay.
Jennings gets his 3rd touchdown of the night. No, I'm sorry.
Well,
I like Brian Church, but, he's 2 for 4.
Yeah.
We need the points. So the Cats will go for 2. They put it on to 3. Houston to the right with Jordan. And in the backfield, Nichols and Jennings. And Strader's going to go up under center. That doesn't happen very often. He'll go up under center now. Split backfield. Here is Strader going to give it to Jennings. Right side. Blocker's ahead of him. He lunges. He's not going to get there, I don't think. Nope, he did not get there. The run for 2 fails. So it's Ashland 34 and Greenup County 14 with 11:10 to go. We'll be back on B97.
Discover Ozempic semaglutide injection 0.5 milligrams and why millions have been prescribed it. Click the on-screen banner for the medication guide. Visit Ozempic.com or call 1-833-OZEMPIC to learn more about Ozempic. Ask your healthcare provider about Ozempic today.
At the Home Depot, when you buy select Ryobi tools, you'll get an extra Ryobi One Plus battery for free. Now you can give a gift that not only keeps on giving, but also keeps your favorite tools going. So whether your holidays sound like this, or this, we have the gifts to make your holiday magic. Plus, get free delivery on over 2 million eligible items from the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Tomcats march 60 yards in just 3 plays and takes less than a minute to score to make it 34-14. Houston with a kickoff, dribbles it down the middle of the field, picked up by Stevens at his 30, running to the near sideline. Tomcats missing tackles. That's a clip, and we didn't get a flag. Brings it across the 35 up near the 40. They hit a Tomcat receiver, and that was Rucker, got hit right in the back, and they never flipped the flag out. That was an awful no call. Greenup will start 1st and 10. They've got good field position. They'll start at their 42-yard line, but they trail it by 20, 34-14.
Big series.
Yep. Boyd and Round are now tied 7-7 in the third. Betsy Lane leading Fairview 20-6 in the third. 1st and 10 for Greenup at their own 42. And they snap the ball to the near side, and Salmons is going to run it to the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25-yard line. Everybody lined up like they're in a huddle in front of their coach here on the near sideline, and they snapped it to him, and off he went. Okay, there's a trick play.
From the 42.
And Greenup's right back in business. 1st and 10 for Greenup. They have it at the Tomcat 27 with 10:40 and the clock moving here in the fourth. 3 wideouts to the left side. Salmons in the shotgun. Henderson's back there with him, and they put Clevenger in the slot right. Now tight end right. Salmon's going to take the snap, roll to his left, looking to throw the football, going to tuck it, come back to the near sideline. Ashland had him, let him go. He's going to get out of bounds. Or did he?
Yeah.
Inside the 25. Stops the clock at 10:23. A gain of about 6. 2nd down and 4 for Greenup. Inside the 20. Musketeers into the red zone for the third time tonight. 2nd down and 2 at about the Ashland 18 or so. Again, 3 wideouts left. Salmon's in the shotgun. They all look at their wristbands, and they're ready to go. Henderson in the backfield with him. Salmons takes the snap, going to look to throw, under pressure. Here it comes. He's going to elude a couple of tacklers, but he's going to go down at about the 16.
They still can't stop him.
No, he's great. I mean, he just 2nd and 3rd and 4th efforts. He just hits it. Stops the clock at 10:12 because they want to look it over to see if he got the first down. The official says first down. And start that clock back up. 12 first downs for the Musketeers. 10 minutes to play. Ashland leading 34-14. 1st and 10 for Greenup at the 15 of Ashland, we'll call it. Salmon's in the shotgun. 2 wideouts left, 1 to the right. Salmons to throw, fumbles it, picks it up, throws it into the end zone, and it's knocked down nicely back there by Braxton Jennings. He knocked it away from the would-be intended receiver.
He was wide open for a long time.
Yeah. Salmons took just a little bit too much time, and Jennings was able to catch up to it and knock it away. 2nd and 10 for Greenup, but the clock stops at 9:48. The Ashland 15. Again, 3 wideouts to the left, now 4 wideouts to the left. Salmons is in the shotgun, and he's all by himself, an empty backfield. Clevenger will be your tight end on the right. So we got 4 wideouts left. Now Clevenger will be your tight end on the left side. Nope, they're going to put him in the backfield. So now we got 5 wideouts to the left again. And Salmons is in the shotgun. He's going to run to the short side of the field. He's going to get a yard, maybe the 14. Tomcat Colin Howard and Sawyer Edens and Tay Thomas in there.
Well, Dickie, it all centers around Salmons. He's either going to throw the football or run it.
You're right. Gain of 1, 9.5 to go. Ashland leading 34-14. Again, Salmons in the shotgun. He sends 3 wideouts left. Clevenger's your tight end on the right. Henderson's in the backfield with Salmons. On 3rd down, Salmon's going to take it, look to throw. He's going to throw to the near sideline. He's got his man and out of bounds. Just inside the 10, maybe down near the 7 or 8. And that was Clevenger, the tight end, who came across and got it. Is it going to be a first down? The official says. Is it a first down? Yes, it is. First down. Musketeers get their 13th first down. First and goal for the Musketeers now at about the 5. Clock is stopped at 9:08 as he got out of bounds. Salmons will send one wide out to the left and two to the right. Henderson in the backfield for Salmons in the shotgun. Salmons going to keep it himself, roll to his left, and Himes has got him in the backfield and got help from Edens and nailed him right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Good job by Himes and Eden. Clock continues to roll. Inside 9 minutes to go, and Ashland leading 34-14. Second and goal, Greenup at the Ashland 4. Football's moved to the far hash mark. Salmons and Greenup will send two to the right side. They break that stacked I formation. Now they'll send four to the right side. And Salmons will be in the shotgun. I look for him to go left. Nope, he's going to go right, and the catch got him in the backfield. He lunges for a yard maybe down near the 3. Third down and goal for Greenup with the clock rolling with 8:15 to go. And Ashland leading 34-14. Football in the middle of the field. Third and goal from about the 3. Again, Salmons looks to the sideline to get the play call. He'll send one to the left. Nobody to the right. Two more to the left. Henderson in the backfield. Salmons will take it. Give it to Henderson. He fumbles the football again and falls on it right at the 4. Tay Thomas was all over him. Henderson really having trouble hanging on to the ball tonight. And it's fourth down for Greenup with 7:40 to go. Fourth and goal.
Maybe that's why Salmons runs it so much. They don't want to hand it off.
You're exactly right. Henderson's really got butterfingers tonight. Fourth and goal for Greenup from the Ashland 4. Trailing by 20 with a moving clock at 7.5. Salmon's going to go up under center. Nope, he's going to go into the shotgun. He'll take it around the right side. He comes, and the Cats have got him in the backfield at about the 3, maybe the 2, and the Tomcats have held, or did he get in? Yep. Oh, he got in. Great second effort. Give that young man credit.
Don't know how.
I don't either. I thought they had him about the 3 or the 2, but Salmon's lunges into the end zone with 7:20 to go to make it 34-20. Salmons gets his third touchdown of the night. This one's a 4-yard run, and Wireman's in to try the extra point. Placed down by Salmons, and he splits the uprights. 7:20 to go in this one. It's Ashland 34 and Greenup County 21. We'll be back in a moment here on B97.
Discover Ozempic semaglutide injection 0.5 milligrams and why millions have been prescribed it. Click the on-screen banner for the medication guide. Visit Ozempic.com or call 1-833-OZEMPIC to learn more about Ozempic. Ask your healthcare provider about Ozempic today.
At the Home Depot, when you buy select Ryobi tools, you'll get an extra Ryobi One Plus battery for free. Now you can give a gift that not only keeps on giving, but also keeps your favorite tools going. So whether your holidays sound like this or this, we have the gifts to make your holiday magic. Plus, get free delivery on over 2 million eligible items from the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Well, the Musketeers marching down the field, 58 yards, 10 plays. Salmons gets his third touchdown of the night, a 4-yard run. Wireman makes it the extra point with 7:20 to go. Ashland leads it 34-21. And again, the Tomcats are expecting the onside kick as they bring the hands team out to the 50-yard line. You've got Edens and Luckett and Strader and Thomas and Atkins on that front line. The second line, you've got Khalil Vaughn and Jennings and Jordan and Houston.
Well,
so Wireman will kick it on the onside kick, and Greenup County's got about 6-7 players lined up here on this near side. He'll kick it, bounced around, fumble. No, there's a whistle before we got underway. Boy, that ball was loose. And
I couldn't for the life of me understand why we didn't go get it.
Exactly. That was Sammy Lyons, the freshman, who had a great game last night. He was the MVP of the Kiwanis Bowl. And it was offsides against Greenup. So that's Greenup's first penalty of the night. Believe that?
Yeah, no. Because I saw a clip.
Now they'll kick it from the 35, so Ashland will prove their 5-man, and Chad Tackett says, fellas, let's talk things over. Chad Tackett will call the timeout, 7:19 to go. Ashland leads at 34-21. Tomcat football brought to you in part by Annie Sloan Realtor at Paramount Properties. Ashland Credit Union earned money for the Ashland schools with the ACU Tomcat Visa credit card. Ashland Credit Union goes big for the Tomcats. Premier Physical and Occupational Therapy, we get results. Dr. Matthew Lewis and Lewis Family Care, for all your family's medical needs, we're here for you. Members Choice Credit Union, committed to our community, and King's Daughters Medical Center. Excellent care for your family, the right place at the right time. All right, now the Tomcats will put 5 on the front line. I see Adkins and Strader and Thomas and Lyons and Brandon Eden. The second line, you've got Khalil Vaughn and Houston and Jordan and Austin Nichols.
He's moved the freshman off the front line.
No, Lyons still there.
Oh, is he?
He's on the other side. They moved him to the other side.
I see him now, yeah.
They're kicking it to this side, so they put Sammy, the freshman, on the other side. They put Thomas and Adkins here on the near side. Better hands, you would think. We'll find out. Wireman approaches. It's the onside kick, and it's going to bounce around. Football loose, and I don't know who's got it. At the 48, Ashland says they do, and I believe they got on the bottom of the pile. And off the bottom of the pile might be Austin Nichols, or it is Strader.
He just happens to be there, doesn't he?
He was there. Was it last week or week before?
Week before.
Week before. First and 10, Ashland at the Greenup County 46 with 7:15 to go. Tomcats can't run the clock out, but they can take a lot of time off this thing, keep it on the ground, and pick up 4, 5, 6, 7 yards of pop.
Where are they? 46.
46. Wide right goes Brown and Adkins. Near side, Jordan and Houston. Greenup's a player short. They run one out in a hurry. Strader in the shotgun's got Jennings back there with him. Gives it to Braxton. Braxton's going to pound inside the 45 to about the 42. As the clock continues to roll, inside 7 minutes to go, 34-21 Cats. As Strader will go to the sideline, he'll take his time. We're going to eat this baby up as long as we can. And you're right, Charlie said one time, he said, misses the play clock, and I do too, because you can really take a lot of time off.
Yep. And
we don't know, without a play clock, you don't know. Strader breaks huddle, sends 3 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard pickup by Jennings. Clock rolling at 6:35. Strader gives to Jennings off the left side this time. Inside the 40 to about the 39 maybe. Short yardage brings up 3rd down for Ashland. They're 5 of 6 in 3rd down conversions tonight, but we're in 4-down territory.
Do you think?
At the 40, yeah. 3rd and about 3 is Braxton got a couple.
See, I said that half jokingly. I don't think we are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think we are.
Okay. Clock will be inside 6 minutes to go in the football game when we get this one snapped. 3rd and 3 Ashland at the Greenup County 40.
I mean, think about it, Dickie. Why would you give them, 40 yards off?
Yeah, good point.
Off 100.
Brown to the right along with Adkins. It'll be Houston and Jordan to the left. 3rd down and 3. Strader in the shotgun. It's Tate Thomas back there with him. Strader to throw. Got his man. First down to Brandon Houston right at the 35, maybe the 34-yard line. He went down to get it. Good toss, good catch. And a Tomcat first down. That's their 20th of the game. Do we have a flag somewhere?
No flag.
What are they looking for?
I guess they're...
I don't see a flag. Do you?
I don't either. And they've got a spot at the 39.
The clock has stopped at 5:42, and they're talking. The official is talking with LeBryant Strader.
Throw too good a pass, and they're chastising him for it? Or?
Let's see what it is here. Roy Wright comes to the sideline. He's going to say illegal receiver downfield against Ashland. Okay, so nullify the pass completion.
Well, that's silly.
I agree.
That's a big one.
That'll take it back outside the 45 to the 49. illegal receiver.
That's happened twice tonight.
Yeah. And the Tomcats will now be faced with that. They get third down all over again, but they moved the chain, or is it first down?
It can't be first down if you had an illegal.
No, that's unsportsmanlike conduct is what they called.
Okay.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. So we got a first down out of it. So the pass completion stands to Houston. And it's 1st and 10 Ashland at the 49. Instead, it's about the 30. Here's Strader. Keeps it himself. 45, 44-yard line before they're wrapping up. Inside 5 minutes to go in the football game. And Ashland leading 34-21. Strader just bowls ahead for a gain of about 6. And there is another flag. Face mask against Greenup.
Well, that pays it back, doesn't it?
That's a payback right there.
I think you're right.
Personal foul against Greenup, only their second penalty of the night. I think that was your get-even call. They give the Tomcats another first down. That's their 21st. 1st and 10 Ashland at the 38 of Greenup. And the clock is rolling at 5 minutes to go.
You know, Dickie, we ought to make it mandatory that every 4 or 5 minutes you or I, either one, stands up.
We're getting old, aren't we?
We're getting old. It sure makes my legs feel better to stand up.
Stand up for a minute.
I'm not doing it.
All right, Adkins and Jordan go right and Houston to the left. Tay Thomas in the backfield with Strader in the shotgun. Nate Freeze tight right. 1st and 10 at the Greenup 38. Clock rolling. Strader takes a snap. Quick pitch to Tay. Thomas going to cut it downfield, and running downfield, he gets about 3. Not a lot of running room there for him.
But, you know, I don't think we do that enough.
Quick pitch?
With our speed.
I like the quick pitch. I'm with you. I remember Don McReynolds. That was probably his favorite play.
Is that right?
When he was the offensive coordinator at Ashland. He loved to run quick pitch.
Well, when you got speed, you ought to do it.
4:10 to go. 2nd down and about 7 for the Cats at the 37-yard line of Greenup County. Strader taking his time in the huddle. Don't have a play clock, so we can't tell you what's going on with that. Houston to the right, Jordan and Adkins to the left. Football in the middle of the field. Strader in the shotgun, and Braxton Jennings back in the game. Strader's going to take the snap, going to give it to Braxton, straight up the gut. He's inside the 35 to about the 34. As the clock continues to roll, down to 3:40 to go. Greenup's got to start thinking about using their timeouts. They've got all 3 remaining. 3rd down for the Cats and about 5.
I think if they stop him short of the first down here, he'll call his first time out.
Do you?
Yeah.
3rd and 5 for the Cats at the 34-yard line of Greenup. Jordan and Adkins to the left, Houston to the right. Strader's got Jennings in the backfield. Clock continues to roll as we're down to 3:10 to go in the football game. Strader looking. He's going to throw it near side. Got Houston first down as he takes it inside the 30 to about the 27. The bad part is he got out of bounds. Just a quick little sideline pattern. Brandon's there to gather it in, and another Tomcat first down as they convert again on 3rd down.
You know, and that's the use because, you know, he had enough at the catch for the first down. He should have just gone down.
Yeah. Gain of 11, 1st and 10 Ashland at the 24-yard line of Greenup. Clock is stopped with 3:02 to go. And Ashland leading it 34-21. Wide left comes Houston, Adkins, and Jordan. In the backfield is Braxton Jennings. Nope, Tay Thomas. He gets a call. Straight up the gut he goes, and he'll get a couple of yards maybe. Down near the 23-yard line maybe. Good news is the clock continues to roll, and Greenup will burn their first time out. They'll stop it with 2:50 to go, and Ashland leading 34-21. We'll be back in a moment here on B97.
Discover Ozempic semaglutide injection 0.5 milligrams and why millions have been prescribed it. Click the on-screen banner for the medication guide. Visit Ozempic.com or call 1-833-OZEMPIC to learn more about Ozempic. Ask your healthcare provider about Ozempic today.
At the Home Depot, when you buy select Ryobi tools, you'll get an extra Ryobi One Plus battery for free. Now you can give a gift that not only keeps on giving, but also keeps your favorite tools going. So whether your holidays sound like this or this, we have the gifts to make your holiday magic. Plus, get free delivery on over 2 million eligible items from the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
With 2 timeouts remaining, Ashland has it at the Greenup County 21. Strader, empty backfield, takes it himself, straight ahead running. Breaking tackles inside the 15, down to the 14, pushing forward, maybe the 13. Goes Mr. Strader.
It's got to be close.
That'll stop the clock on the first down as they move the chains with 2:41 to go. First and 10 for the Tomcats at the Greenup County 14. Wind that clock up, and away we go with 2.5 to go. Ashland leading 34-21. 2.5 minutes away from winning their 25th district championship and 3 out of the last 4. And getting to host a couple of home playoff games.
A lot of naysayers and 2 and 4.
You got it. Seeing how far this football team has come. It's had to be patient with these youngins. Strader in the shotgun. To the left side is Jennings, or is it Thomas? Might be Thomas. Strader going to take the snap, give it to Tay. He's going to go inside, spin down for a couple of yards to about the 12. Not a lot of running room there. We're inside 2 minutes to go. And a late flag comes in. And they'll stop the clock at 1:55. I don't know what that flag's all about.
It looks like it's against Ashland.
Official says personal foul against Greenup.
Good.
That'll be half the distance to the goal.
Yeah, I'm sure
and give us an automatic first down.
Certain amount of frustration there.
Oh, yeah. That'll take the football down inside, would you say the 5 or right at the 5?
Right at the 5.
Right at the 5.
It's on the goal line side of the 5.
There you go. And Greenup will call yet another timeout. With 1:55 to go, Ashland leading 34-21. They have it first and goal at the Greenup County 5 when we return here on B97.
Do you know who your kids are messaging right now? It's every parent's worst nightmare. An online predator chatting with your child. But Sherry Beasley? She ruled to let convicted sex offenders back on social media. You heard that right. After predators are caught and convicted of sex crimes, Sherry Beasley supported letting them back on the very same sites our children use. It's dangerous. And Beasley supports ending cash bail, too, letting violent criminals out of jail. It's a failed liberal scheme that's causing crime to surge in other states. Liberal politician Sherry Beasley supported letting convicted sex offenders back online and criminals back on our streets, making all of us less safe. Stop Sherry Beasley. She's dangerously liberal. Senate Leadership Fund paid for and is responsible for the content of this advertising. Not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. www.senateleadershipfund.org.
Timeout, Charlie pointed out. I wasn't paying attention, but normally you only get, your offensive unit that goes to the sideline to talk to Coach Tackett. But Charlie pointed out the whole team came out to huddle around the offensive unit. That's good. Neat stuff. Good, yeah. That's good teamwork. 2 and 4. Gotta remember that. Good Lord. Man, well. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Houston to the left along with Jordan. Strader in the shotgun. First and goal from the 5. They give it to Tay Thomas. He's going to pound down maybe near the 4. And got a lot of room there for him. Clock continues to roll with 1:45. Greenup has 1 timeout remaining.
And no real reason to use it.
Exactly. Down 34-21 with a minute and a half to go. It'll be second down and goal for the Cats. The down marker says third. Oh, because they're 3rd and 1. Sorry. It's 3rd down and 1 to get the first down. My mistake. You can get a first down at about the 3.5. Houston and Adkins to the right. Thomas in the backfield with Strader in the shotgun. Freeze tight right. They give it to Thomas. Thomas going to cut it outside. He's not going to get there. They got him in the backfield.
You don't go east and west when you're 3rd and 1.
Right. That will continue to move the clock as we tick inside a minute. Thomas did not get it. No gain on the play, we'll call it. 4th down and 1. Got to go to about the 3.5 for the first down. It's 1.5 yards. Short 2 along 1. The clock's rolling at 45 seconds to go. And Ashland leading 34-21. And they're that far away from winning their district championship. I'd have called you a nut if you'd have told me that.
A Barney Fife.
Barney Fife, you're a nut. Atkins and Houston go to the right. Strader will take it in the shotgun. Jennings will be the running back this time. Strader will give it to, he'll keep it himself straight up the gut. He's got the first down as he carries it down near the 2, maybe the 1. He didn't get in for the scores. The clock is stopped at 16 seconds.
But it doesn't matter.
That's right. He picked up the first down.
Ashland doesn't need
23. Nope, we'll just take a knee right now. We don't even need to snap it. Game's over.
That's right.
They'll start the clock with 10 seconds to go. The Tomcats will win the district championship. Ashland wins it here tonight by the final count of 34-21 over Greenup. The Cats win their 4th game in a row. They go to 6-4. They win the district for the 3rd time in 4 years and the 25th overall as they go to 3-0 in the district, finish first. We got a couple of home playoff games coming up. Greenup County falls to 6-3. They're 2-1. They'll finish 2nd in the district. As the Cats win it, big win tonight for Chad Tackett. Ashland wins it 34-21. We'll be back in a few minutes here on B97.
Discover Ozempic semaglutide injection 0.5 milligrams and why millions have been prescribed it. Click the on-screen banner for the medication guide. Visit Ozempic.com or call 1-833-OZEMPIC to learn more about Ozempic. Ask your healthcare provider about Ozempic today.
At the Home Depot, we have the tools to make your holiday magic in the easiest way possible. With our easy-to-assemble artificial trees, you can have a fully shaped, realistic tree up in your house within minutes. And you know your holiday look wouldn't be complete without our classic animated Santa that collapses for easy storage. Get free delivery on over 2 million eligible items, and you can spread holiday cheer to the whole neighborhood easily. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Do you know who your kids are messaging right now? It's every parent's worst nightmare. An online predator chatting with your child. But Sherry Beasley? She ruled to let convicted sex offenders back on social media. You heard that right. After predators are caught and convicted of sex crimes, Sherry Beasley supported letting them back on the very same sites our children use. It's dangerous. And Beasley supports ending cash bail, too, letting violent criminals out of jail. It's a failed liberal scheme that's causing crime to surge in other states. Liberal politician Sherry Beasley supported letting convicted sex offenders back online and criminals back on our streets, making all of us less safe. Stop Sherry Beasley. She's dangerously liberal. Senate Leadership Fund paid for and is responsible for the content of this advertising. Not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. www.senateleadershipfund.org.
District championship with a 34-21 win over the Musketeers. Tomcats get a week off, a deserved week off, as we'll take a week off next week, and then we'll get back at it on Friday, November 4th, and welcome back to Doug Childers Field and historic Putnam Stadium. God, there's nothing better than playing that place, especially in the playoffs. Yep. You know? It's just special.
Especially when you're playing McGoffin County.
Yeah, exactly. When you're playing McGoffin County. You're right. It might be a run o'clock. I don't know. All right, here we go. The Tomcats were first again on the board. 6:08 to go in the quarter. The first, Houston with a 67-yard touchdown bomb from Strader. 96 yards in 6 plays as they were backed up. The kick was short. Ashland led it 6-0. 2.5 minutes off the clock. Cats come right back with another score in the second period. A Jennings 25-yard run. 5-play, 59-yard drive, run for 2 fails, and 3 minutes off the clock on that one. The Tomcats led it 12-0. Greenup comes back. They get close within 5 as Salmon scores in the second period with 3:50 to go. A 6-yard run, capping off a 56-yard, 9-play drive. Wireman made it 12-7, and we had a ball game. But the Tomcats come back at the tail end of the second quarter. Strader goes in from 1 yard out, an 11-play, 52-yard drive that took 3.5 minutes off the clock. He hit Jennings for the 2-point conversion to give Ashland a 20-7 lead, and that's where the Cats had it at halftime. Tomcats come right back, and Charlie and I talked about it. We got to take this first series right down the field, and right down the field we went, and took better than a half a quarter. Jennings went in from 1 yard out, a 12-play, 63-yard drive. Strader hit Houston with a 2-point conversion. And with 5:44 to go in the third, Ashland led at 28-7. Greenup comes back in the 7 seconds to go in the third. Sammons with a 2-yard run. 11-play, 68-yard drive, but it took over 5 minutes to score. Wyman made it 28-14, but the Cats come right back. Greenup had no answer for the Tomcat offense tonight. Jennings scores from 30 yards out. 3-play, 60-yard drive. In less than a minute, the run for 2 fails. It's 34-14. Greenup scores their final touchdown with 7:20 to go. Salmon's a 4-yard run, 10-play, 58-yard drive with 3:42. Wyman made it 34-21, but Ashland wins it. And the Cats in the regular season, 6-4, number 1 in the district and district champions at 3-0. Greenup goes to 6-3. They have a game next week at Maysville against Mason County. They'll fall to 2-1. And so we can give you the district standings. It is, doggone it, my phone. Russell leading East Carter 16-7. So it looks like Ashland's the champ. Greenup's the runner-up. Russell's third, and East Carter's fourth. So East Carter looks like they'll go to Lawrence County. Russell will go to
Belfry.
No.
No?
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
Russell will go to Belfry.
And they're no stranger to Belfry going down there.
Right. And Greenup will have Pike County Central here at home in 2 weeks, and we'll get McGoffin County in 2 weeks. So hot diggity dogs. All right, we'll come back. Chad Tackett will join us momentarily as first-year coach at his first district championship, and hopefully a lot more of those to come. Back in a few minutes here on B97.
Discover Ozempic semaglutide injection 0.5 milligrams and why millions have been prescribed it. Click the on-screen banner for the medication guide. Visit Ozempic.com or call 1-833-OZEMPIC to learn more about Ozempic. Ask your healthcare provider about Ozempic today.
At the Home Depot, when you buy select Ryobi tools, you'll get an extra Ryobi One Plus battery for free. Now you can give a gift that not only keeps on giving, but also keeps your favorite tools going. So whether your holidays sound like this or this, we have the gifts to make your holiday magic. Plus, get free delivery on over 2 million eligible items from the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Do you know who your kids are messaging right now? It's every parent's worst nightmare. An online predator chatting with your child. But Sherry Beasley? She ruled to let convicted sex offenders back on social media. You heard that right. After predators are caught and convicted of sex crimes, Sherry Beasley supported letting them back on the very same sites our children use. It's dangerous. And Beasley supports ending cash bail, too, letting violent criminals out of jail. It's a failed liberal scheme that's causing crime to surge in other states. Liberal politician Sherry Beasley supported letting convicted sex offenders back online and criminals back on our streets, making all of us less safe. Stop Sherry Beasley. She's dangerously liberal. Senate Leadership Fund paid for and is responsible for the content of this advertising. Not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. www.senateleadershipfund.org.
5 or 70 miles per hour? It could be a deadly equation. Focus on the road. That Instagram post, Facebook message, or text can wait. At minimum, it will cost you a ticket. At most, it could cost a life. Arrive alive. Don't text and drive.
Curry and Johnson Heating and Air wants to remind everyone, don't text and drive. They offer 24-hour service every day of the year, plus free estimates on installs. Curry and Johnson Heating and Air, serving the area since 1959. Call 304-523-7459.
Hey, you know what? We all been there. That's right. The unexpected happens. Bam, 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 bam. Big car crash when your ride hurts. You hurt. Don't suffer. See Atkins Body Shop. Your vehicle won't be as good as new. It'll be better. The first $500 off your deductible is on Atkins Body Shop, Route 7, Proctorville.
The Huntington Pride Festival, presented by the McElroy family, is returning this Saturday, October 22nd in downtown Huntington, between 8th and 9th Street and 4th Avenue. Event is from 3 to 11 p.m. This is a free event packed with food, live music, drag performances, and LGBTQ community resources. Headliners include Alexis Cunningham, as seen on America's Song Contest, and Madeline Hatter from Dragula. It may be spooky Pride, but don't be afraid to come out. For more information, visit huntingtonpride.org. That's this Saturday in downtown Huntington.
Did you hear about Taco Bell's apology? Yeah, they apologize for going too far with their breakfast. Like the naked egg taco and chicken biscuit nachos, it was too much. All you need in the morning is tasty, simple food. Like the breakfast crunch wrap. Fluffy eggs, melty cheese, sausage, crispy hash browns, wrapped in a warm tortilla. Or, as some call it, a breakfast crunch thing. Grab one today, only at Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell stores during breakfast hours only until 11 a.m. While supplies last. Contact local store for hours and participation, which vary.
Your home for the Ashland Tomcats, B97.
Back here at Lloyd at Greenup County High School, where the Tomcats win at 34-21. They get their first district championship in 2 years, but 3 out of the last 4. And the 25th overall. And first-year coach Chad Tackett, first of all, congratulations. Your first district championship. Sweet, isn't it?
It is sweet. It's even sweeter for those 60-some guys in the locker room right now. I'm so proud.
You are.
Stinking proud.
Let's talk about this football game a little bit, and then we'll go into the season. But you're wrapped up. I got you for about 450 total yards of offense. What a great offensive performance!
Yeah, we were clicking. Running game was clicking. The passing game was working well. Our guys that are playmakers made plays tonight. And then I thought we played really well up front. We had some nice lanes to run through for our backs. I thought our guys up front did well. Brady Marucci, Adam Frame, Cole Christian, those guys did a great job. Eli Alley and Ian Justice on the other side, and then Joe Hicks coming in. I can't say enough. Those guys don't get enough credit, and I thought they did a good job tonight. I thought they did a good job in pass coverage. And I thought LB did a good job when the pocket did break down. He was able to step up in the pocket, keep his eyes downfield and throw it, and then he was also able to step up in the pocket and take off running.
Yeah, Charlie and I talked about that. I guess maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago we talked about instead of going sideline to sideline, go north and south, and he has really learned
you got those are things you have to work at, and we've worked at that in practice and let him see it from a practice setting, and it's applied over to the game setting, and he's super coachable, and he's a competitor, and you only got to tell him one thing once, and that's just the type of kid he is, and I thought he did a good job tonight.
Well, it was really self-evident tonight. I mean, there was one play where he picked up maybe 16, 17 yards, but his natural tendency was to go left or right, and he kind of went, his body kind of moved that way for just a split second, and then he went up into the pocket, and there was the hole.
Yeah. He probably was getting ready to go outside, and he heard my voice in the back of his head, and cut it back to the side. No, he did great. And our receiving core, Asher, Atkins, Terrell, and Brandon Houston. Man, I mean, those guys played great. Sure did. And I can't forget about Nate Freeze in there blocking too. I mean, he was in there at tight end most of the night, just blocking, and did a great job. And he doesn't get enough credit either. He hasn't been able to catch a pass yet, and we haven't been able to get the ball to him. But he's in there almost every snap, just blocking and doing his thing. And man, he's come leaps and bounds since the beginning of the year. His first year playing football. And, he just gets better week to week.
We had a little bit of a hard time trying to contain Salmons tonight.
He's a stud. I mean, he's something else, and we had some breakdowns.
What was the?
We were losing the edge. We were getting the way we teach our defense. We try to spill everything to the sideline, and we were trying to get the ball spilled, and then when it was spilling, we were missing tackles in the open field. We got to do a better job scraping from our linebacker position to try to get him. But and then we just had some missed tackles. I mean, I don't know how many tackles he broke tonight, but I mean, he's a special player, and special players make plays, and that's what he did. And he's a fine football player.
But you shut their offense down. Basically, they had 233 yards, which is a good amount, but when you put up 450, it's a big difference.
He probably had 200 of those.
I would say you're right.
But I thought first half we played really well, and gave up 7 points, and then the second half kind of let off the gas a little bit. But credit to them, they got a good coach staff. Coach Jones does a good job, and Zach, and they found a way to move the ball and stuck with it, and they didn't get off their game plan, and I thought they made some good adjustments and created some success there in that.
second half.
Charlie and I talked about it when we're getting ready for the third quarter. We're up 20-7, and we said, if we can take it down the field, eat up some clock, put 6, 7 points, 8 points on the board, we're in command. And doggone if you didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, you used over half the quarter.
Yeah, there were 2 drives there in the
63, 63 yards on the first one, and 60 on the second.
Yeah, those 2 drives were, just, and it gives your defense a break because, they're a ground and pound offense, and it keeps your defense off the field when you can stay on the field and eat up clock like that. And, man, our guys just did a great job, and our offensive coaches have done such a good job. Coach Dowdy, I thought he did a great job again play calling tonight, catch them off balance, and Coach Estep and Coach Conley's got those running backs playing extremely well, and Coach Jenkins up front with the O-line, and Coach Davis, and we just played well, and then. I told you guys after the drops, I said that Coach Gregg will get those guys lined out. Sure enough, he did.
You're right.
So
he went straighter 13 of 16.
Yeah, and we caught the ball well. And,
we did.
I said this a couple of weeks ago. Coach Gregg's the best wide receiver coach in the state of Kentucky. And, I knew he'd get those guys lined out, and sure enough, he did. And we were potent on offense tonight.
One of the things that was impressive tonight, Dickie and I talked about it several times, was it was just such a mixture of plays tonight. We haven't seen anything like that out of this team.
Yeah, it's just we got so many playmakers, and we're really good when we can make sure everybody touches the ball. And I think you saw that tonight. A lot of guys touch the ball, and when we do that, we can do that. Keeps defenses balanced and keeps them from keying on one guy. And it makes us more dangerous.
Speaking of defense, I thought your secondary. Of course, they didn't get tested a lot, but I think your secondary did a great job. But once again, I come back to those linebackers.
Yeah,
I think they do a great job.
Yeah. We made plays. There were a couple plays. We had some missed tackles and over pursued, and we just we're just a work. Again, we got just a work in progress. And but yeah, they do a good job getting the guys lined up. They study their scouting reports, and they check us in and out of fronts. And you got guys, you got some veteran leadership there in the middle with Sawyer and Isaiah, and they just make sure that things run as smoothly as they can. Greenup caught us off guard with that trick play coming out. And
what was that?
Well, they just lined everybody up over here on the sideline. They did it to us a couple years ago, and of course, we're just standing there by the ball out in midfield like knuckleheads. And, I'm screaming, adjust, and they ran a guy over and snapped the ball real quick and went down the sideline. So, that we hadn't seen that this year. It's not on film, and but they had done something similar to us several years ago when Coach Grizzle was here. So, but again, you got to happen. Yeah, those things happen, and at least he didn't score, and we lived to play another down, but. We just got to make sure we communicate that.
Is it just me, or Dickie seemed to be calling Eden's name time after time?
He had a good. His mom probably hates me. He called me Monday and said he had a serious sinus infection Monday. He missed practice Monday, and he told me he would be at practice on Tuesday, which is our defensive day, and then he could practice on Wednesday. And I said no. You're going to practice on Tuesday, or you're not starting Friday. So, yeah. So, he came out, he practiced Tuesday, had a good practice. Wednesday, I took it easy on him Wednesday. He didn't do anything but defense at the end of practice Wednesday. And then, of course, Thursday, he started feeling a little bit better. But, man, he just, he
lit him up a couple of times.
He did. If he plays through the playoffs like he did tonight, we might get him a sinus infection every week. I don't know. Again, I'll have to apologize to his mom, but he played great.
Yeah,
he really did.
All right, Coach. About mid-September, we're all sitting here going, "Oh, we're so young."
Yeah.
And golly, we're so inexperienced. And you said on the air to us, "We got to quit talking like that."
Yeah.
We're not young anymore. We're not inexperienced anymore. We played a couple of scrimmages. We played 4 or 5 ball games. We got to start playing football.
We just got to.
And by God, we did.
We just started playing, and that's why I just told them in the locker room. I was like, guys, we were 1-3, and they never quit. They never hung their head. They never got down on themselves. They kept coming to work every day and practicing just as hard as they could. And and I'll tell you the biggest thing that has changed this team more than anything. There's not one guy on this team I don't feel is more about themselves than they are the team. We have become an unselfish team, and I'll tell you what, we did that 2 years ago, and you saw what happened. And we've been stressing since I got the job, we over me, we not me. And
we wear shirts that say we not me.
And that's kind of our motto. We put the team first, and we started doing that probably about the third or fourth week, and it's been remarkable the way these guys have just put the team first, and I'm just so proud of them.
That was real evident in that last series.
Yeah,
when the whole team came out, Charlie mentioned that. I was busy doodling here or something, and their whole team during that Greenup timeout comes out and gathers around our offense.
Yeah, and it just, hey, let's, we were trying to stick another one in there just to make sure, we put the game away. And actually, we were just trying to get the first down. And, and I looked at all of them. I said, I think there's a minute 55 on the clock. I said, guys, we're a minute 55 away from being district champs.
Yeah.
And, it's just been a remarkable experience coaching these young men and watching the growth and maturity that they've gathered throughout the past 10 weeks.
I personally thank you for not scoring there at the end, because I called it 2 touchdowns.
He did. He called it 2 touchdowns. He did before the game.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Well, and again, had we gotten the first down earlier, we would have been able to run out the clock. But the way that one run got us down there close, so these guys, I am super blessed to be the head coach of these young men and to lead the staff.
Coach, did you feel at 2-4 you'd be 6-4?
I thought that once we got into district play, we would be okay. I really thought that. I thought our non-district schedule would prepare us for this.
It did ever.
And it did. But I thought probably about week 6 or 7 we would start playing well, just because of the inexperience and the youth we had on our team. And, we got a bunch of veterans in there now.
Was it West game or was it the Elizabethtown game that you think the team turned the corner?
I want to say the Hazard game.
Even though we lost.
Because we lost.
Okay.
But it was just, we played well. And, we didn't really play well on offense, but we moved the ball up and down the field. We just didn't get it in the end zone. But to go that far and to, but then we lost the way we did, it kind of like gut punches. Mm-hmm. So we came in Monday, and I told the coaches, I was like, it's hard telling how these guys are going to respond. And by golly, we came in Monday, they were ready to go to work. And I knew then we were going to be okay. And then the E-Town game was just, the E-Town game got us going. And that was the one that got us rolling. And it's been great since then. I mean, not just because we're winning, just the growth and how well they're playing.
The schedule, and we need to talk about it. Raceland, Boyd County, GW, Wheelersburg, your first 4 games all have winning records. West Jessamyn's a game under. Hazard's number 1 in Class A right now. E-Town's a winner. East Carter's a winner. Russell is the best one, and they won tonight.
Yeah.
Finally, they're 1-8. But, my God, it has really prepared you for this stretch run.
And it's the same thing with Russell. I mean, they played a gaudy schedule too. And, I thought they would go down and give East Carter some fits tonight, and they did. And you don't want to overschedule, but at the same time, you want to be able to test yourself, and I think we've done that. But what made our schedule, I think, a little bit more difficult than normal is how young we were and how inexperienced we were.
Well, Coach, you've already played probably as good a competition as you're going to see going forward.
Yeah, I mean, there's some teams.
There's still some good teams. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but Lawrence County's got a really good team, and of course Belfry. So at some point we're going to see one of those 2 teams. And then anything can happen in the playoffs. McGoffin County, my buddy John DeRoss is down there coaching. He's really got that program off its feet, and running. So, and I think Pike Central is the other team. So I don't know much about them, but it's just you got to focus on yourself, and that's what we've done. Since day one is it's about us, And, we take it 1 week at a time, just like tonight. I'm going to enjoy this for 24 hours, and then we'll get back to work. And actually, we can give the guys a couple of days off.
I was going to ask you. We don't play.
We're going to, hopefully we'll have a JV game Monday. We're going to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we're going to give them off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, try to get their legs back. So in the past, we've done Tuesday off and Friday off, but, you never really let your legs have that extended recovery. So we're going to try to go 4 days in a row and then come back and, get after it so and get ready for the playoffs.
This win tonight gives you, barring any crazy circumstances, 2 weeks from tonight we'll be back home.
Yep.
That's the best part.
Absolutely.
And we're going to play McGoffin County.
Yep.
Who is, as you said, a better football team than probably previous years when we saw them years ago, but nevertheless a team that we quite honestly should beat. Mm-hmm. And then the week after that, you get by McGoffin, you got another home game. So, it's tough to beat us at Putnam Stadium.
Yeah, I love playing at Putnam, and our kids love playing there, and it's home field advantage. But we just take it 1 week at a time. We're gonna max out next week in the weight room. We've been powerlifting all season, trying to get stronger, and we're just building this program for the future.
Well, Dickie and I have been doing that too. We've been powerlifting.
Water bottles. Well, our kids have they've moaned and complained about it all year, but I try to explain to them, this is what good teams do, and the Boyle counties and the Belfries, they all powerlift through the season and max out before playoffs, and that's what we're doing. And big shout out to our freshman team last night with the Kiwanis Bowl win. Played great, and our eighth grade picked up a game last night, I think up in Lucasville or up in that area, and won. So we got some good kids coming, but this ride's not over. We're going to keep playing as long as we can, and hopefully get it rolling here in the playoffs for our seniors.
You might have some coming, but you've got some here.
Yes, we do.
Play a little.
It's going to be around a while.
Yes, we do. We got a bunch of these guys back next year, and
the year after.
And experience like this tonight will pay. Will pay dividends in the future. Also,
I agree.
Just with those guys learning how to go into a district. This was a good atmosphere tonight.
I was going to say the same thing.
It was hostile a little bit, and it was just when you come down here, it's always kind of a weird place to play because it's right next to the highway and it's dark. And but they had a great crowd. The field looked great. And stands. There's people sitting all around the stadium. So it was. For our guys to come in here and win, and to win convincingly, will pay even more dividends down the road.
Let's face it, Greenup really believed this was their best chance to beat Ashland.
Well, they were 6-2. I mean, they were a good team and beat both the teams we beat to get here. So, I knew it would be a dogfight, and like I said, they're well coached. Zach and I go way back, and think the world of him, and just a great guy. And,
you've been looking for that complete game. This was it.
Yeah,
I really believe it.
Yeah, it was as close as we've been to it. Yeah, we we probably there's some things we could have done a little bit better defensively, but I think overall as a group effort, it's about as good.
One last thing though, don't you think your running backs tonight did such a remarkable job, even when the blocking lanes weren't exactly as they should have been? They danced around enough and found their own opening. They just did a good job on their own.
Yeah, those two guys they're special. Tay Thomas, Braxton, they got good vision. They run hard. But I give credit too. I went and stole a coach, and he's a Russell grad. I hate saying that, but
I know I was.
But I tell you, Coach Conley does a fantastic job with those guys. I mean, their pass blocking, just the way he works, his interaction, the way he deals with them. He's been a great hire for us. He teaches PE at the school. He's done a great job in the classroom. And, I knew what kind of player he was having coached against him. And then he went on to Georgetown and played. And, he just does a really, really good job with those guys.
I just want to thank you for a great season, and we're not quitting. We're going to play some more.
Absolutely.
Okay? But you and your staff, you kept telling us all, listen, be patient with us.
Yeah.
We may be 1-3, 2-4. Just be patient.
Yeah.
We're going to get better, and look at the results. You won 4 in a row, 5 of 6, and here we are, top of the district, and headed back home for a couple of 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks.
Absolutely. And shout out to those guys. Ryan Davis, Bruce Gibson, Ryan Meenick, Ed Zeke, Scott Miller, Tanner Davis, Steve Dowdy, Scott Gregg, Nick Conley, Harley, Eastep, Coach Jenkins, all those guys, man. I don't know if I left any off, but they just do a great job, and they believe in me, and I believe in them, and it's been a good ride so far, and we're only going to get better.
We're not done.
Not done by no means. And we're going to keep fighting and keep moving on, and like I said, I'm just blessed to sit in this chair and be this guy.
Okay.
So,
we're glad to have you.
Well, yeah, I'm living a dream. So this is all gravy right now.
Thanks for letting us in it.
Absolutely.
You got that right. You got that. Good job tonight.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. We'll be back in 2 weeks. We got next Friday off, and we are going to enjoy the Friday night off. I don't think I'm going to go watch a football game. I don't think. I think I'm going to lazy boy it next Friday. Big win for the Cats tonight, 34-21 over Greenup. They win their 25th district championship, 3 out of the last 4. We'll be home 2 weeks from tonight against Magoffin County at Putnam Stadium. If we win that one, then we'll be home again on the 11th. And if we win that one, we may have another home game, depending on who wins and who loses. But nevertheless, we are assured of 2 home games if we win that first one. So it's going to be fun. So we invite you to come out. I'm sure Jim Conway is happy, too, because that's more money for the old athletic department coffers. And he likes that. Ashland 34, Greenup County 21. I can tell you that Boyd and Round County are in overtime. They're tied at 7. Russell did beat East Carter 16-7. Raceland pounding Paintsville now 31-7. That's about it for now. All right, for Charlie Chatfield, Coach Chad Tackett, Scott Heston, thank you for spinning the dials. You'll get a week off, too. Tomcats win at 34-21 over Greenup County tonight here on B97.
Your home of the Ashland Tomcats, WBVB, Cold Grove, Huntington, Ashland.